My friend yelled at me, and nobody even asked if I was okay. I hate life.
Yes, indeed, more attention seeking.
I am shocked. Shocked! Well, not that shocked.
Hello friends, and welcome back to ReddX, your source for the freshest daily cringe content anywhere on the internet. Promise swearsies, it's just a fact. And it's totally science. Go ahead and look it up if you want. The kind Legbeard coming back around again. This is the third installment. If you missed the first couple, I'll link those in a pinned comment for you. I probably should make a playlist too, but we'll get to that when we get to that. Either way, super glad to see you. Thank you for being here. Let's dive into some of this Legbeard cringe. Summer vacation with a Legbeard. Kind Legbeard update part number 1. There's 8 parts. It's gotten really beefy really quick. It's been a long time, but finally I saw Kind Legbeard again. For anyone that needs context, ReddX has read the first half of the story before. The quickest summary before I get into it is that we were friends as children, but she has had or has a chronic bedbug problem and also a persistent crush on me. That's most of what you need to know about her for this update, at any rate. I posted a short update a few months back that wasn't mentioned on the channel, and that update kinda leads into how we got here. I have read it on the channel since. It's linked below, like I said. Essentially, we had a fight. She woke me up with a call after harassing my family to answer my phone a few minutes after opening my eyes, and she confessed her love to me once again. I told her I had a boyfriend, and Kind Legbeard invited me to her Discord. From there, a few days later, she bombarded me in a voice call with the people there to push me into the spotlight and force me into a position to tell her that I cared about her and put my feelings on my sleeve. When I didn't respond, because I was incredibly uncomfortable at her sudden entrance while crying, and everyone else on the call was saying that they cared anyways, she left and then sent a messenger to tell me that she wasn't talking to me. Oh, what a loss. I told the messenger that I was baffled because it felt like a guilt-trippy situation that I didn't want to be a part of. Also, because she knows I don't do well in high-emotion situations. But if that was what she wanted, then okay, I wasn't gonna fight it. Yeah, sounds like an easy out, to be honest. The messenger sent a screenshot and then, all hell broke loose. Suddenly, I was an evil villain talking all this crap behind Kind Legbeard's back, and I was just a toxic person, intent on hurting her. She cut me off everywhere, except for Facebook. It was getting out of hand, so after giving her some time to cool off, I messaged her. I still don't think I was in the wrong for what I said, but I don't like leaving bonds off with a fight. So I told her I'd buy a plane ticket for her to come and see me, and she agreed. Wow, that's a hell of a way to try and make it up to her, isn't it? You've already gone above and beyond just by interacting with this person. I use that term loosely. From here, I'll tell the story of the visit day by day. The ReddX Discord asked me to name Kind Legbeard Vriska from this point forward. Although I'm confused about the request, that I can do. Vriska seems to be a Homestuck reference, but we're just gonna stick with Kind Legbeard for simplicity's sake. We don't always have to listen to the Discord, okay? It's great you want to contribute, etc., etc. If that's the case, write your own story. Name her whatever you want. I should also note, I don't describe anything that went well or where we bonded, since there's not much of a story there, and those moments really were few and far between. I can't imagine the audience would enjoy hearing about how we browsed the store for an hour or got excited about a sale. These are only the events that made me uncomfortable or just didn't seem quite right. That's right, the bonding and the mushy stuff, that belongs on another channel. We're here for the cringe, baby. I'll post in parts because this story is long. For the first week, I'll introduce the characters. Me/OP, a 22-year-old autistic trans man. I like keeping to myself, hate confrontation, and I suck in emotional situations. Kind Legbeard is the Legbeard of our story. We knew each other as children until I moved out of state. She doesn't understand boundaries, is always swept up in some sort of drama, most likely of her own making, and she has had a crush on me since we were kids, currently 23 years old. Mother? Yeah, my mother. She's a security guard. I currently live with her and the rest of my family as I'm working a job to make my way into moving out. Sister, my younger sister, she's the mother of a newborn baby. Doesn't live with us, but visits often as she lives in the neighborhood. That's convenient, man. Grandma's always coming in clutch.
I love you.
I love you too, you little shit.
And with that, dawn of the first day begins. We picked up kind Legbeard at the airport, and she immediately hugged me. Not bad by itself, although I do dislike physical contact. I took it because, well, it's been a while, and I could at least give her a hug. Nah, you don't owe nobody nothing. Draw your line in the sand and hold it. We've already started out with contrition. I don't like where this is going. Kind Legbeard took a picture of me, something else I wasn't fond of, but again, I bit my tongue. It was a happy meeting, so I wasn't going to ruin it by being a prude. It's not really being a prude, is it? It's just having firm boundaries. So, okay, sure. Kind Legbeard could have a hug and a photo. It was a moment of discomfort to make a friend happy. Yeah, not much of a friend though, is she? After that moment, she let me go so I could look at her. It looked like she had lost a decent amount of weight, but aside from that, she looked exactly the same. Her hair was greasy and her body odor was powerful. She was also covered in body marks. From the bed bugs? Cystic acne? What's going on now? OP says indeed, her face was full of acne. Not that I'm judging, I'm just describing. And her hands and arms were marked with small insect bites. Oh, so the answer to that is yes. Yes to both of those things. I didn't say anything about it, but I couldn't help feeling very nervous about a specific bedbug problem. She didn't bring any with her, did she? Oh, she definitely did. Kind Legbeard was wearing a tube top that showed off her entire stomach and a majority of her chest, only really covering up her boobs themselves, also exposing many more various tiny marks. At this moment, I was wearing my hoodie because it was rather cold in the airport, so I couldn't help but comment on it. OP, you're not really dressed for the temperature. Aren't you cold? Kind Legbeard.
Oh, trust me, I'm fine. I wear cold clothes in hot weather and hot clothes in cold weather. This is nothing.
OP, well, if you say so. Did you pack some warm clothes too? Kind Legbeard.
Yeah. Can we sit down first, though? I wore heels all the way here, and my feet are hurting.
OP, okay, sure. She sat down and pulled off the 2 to 3 inch heels she'd been wearing, and the smell was something else. But I tried not to show that I was bothered by anything while she swapped out her heels for some Crocs. Why didn't you wear the Crocs on the plane and the heels? Never mind, what the hell? While she was fixing her attire, I made a half remark about disliking physical contact in a way that I hoped didn't sound too judgy. More of, oh, just so you know, I think I'm weird about being touched, and I'm not really sure why. She took my remark casually, not really commenting one way or another, with a simple,
oh, okay.
She's not connecting the dots at all, is she? It was a mostly uneventful drive back, except for one conversation where she started to talk about her love life. Not towards me, mind you. My mother was in the car with us. I stayed out of it since I'm not fond of giving details of my personal relations out, especially next to my own mother, so I just sat quietly and listened. That is slightly strange to me. You should be able to talk with your parents about these things. At 16, I understand being embarrassed. At 22, it's whatever. But again, you do you. That's just my perception. Kind Legbeard.
Anyway, I'm never gonna do it. What's the point of doing it without having a kid?
OP's mom. That's like the best part. No kids coming from it. Kind Legbeard.
I guess, but I'm on medicine, and my doctor told me not to. All guys want is that, so I guess I'm not getting a boyfriend. I want someone who doesn't care about my body anyway. I might start dating girls.
Does she have a bond with your mother in any way, or she just sat down in the car and started talking about this weird shit?
Who the f starts a conversation like that? I just sat down.
OP's mom says, you might just not be looking in the right places. There are decent men out there if that's what you want. Kind Legbeard.
You have no idea. I've had like 4 boyfriends since January, and they all want me for my body. 2 of them asked for pictures of my beehole, so I'm not dating anyone anymore. If I had a kid, though, I'd probably give it up for adoption.
This is just like a giant series of non sequitur. I'm glad Mom knows how to respond to this because I wouldn't. Just be like, what the hell are you talking about? Shut up. Mom says, don't give up forever. You're still young. You're only 23, right? Kind Legbeard.
I guess. I have some friends I'm crushing on right now, but they're together, so I might just wait until they break up.
I could sense the tension in the car, but I didn't want to be dragged into talking about my own or even someone else's love life, so I still kept quiet. After that, the topic wasn't really noteworthy, and the rest of the ride home was just a casual back and forth. Yeah, we probably should have started out with the casual conversation. What is going on? When we arrived, Kind Legbeard settled into my room. She made a comment about how my room was a bit cold, so I shut the window, as I usually had it open to give my potted flowers on my window some fresh air, and Kind Legbeard started to unpack. I watched as she pulled out her laptop, clothes, shoes, wallet, everything she had, emptied and just put into a pile on my floor. Annoying, but at least there was some tidiness to the chaos. I guess I could ignore it for now. She found her laptop and climbed into the bed that she was staying in, which was my sister's old bed, which had been repurposed into a guest bed, and which is probably also now infested with bed bugs. The bed was cleaned and made before she arrived. After she took a little bit of time to get adjusted and look around, we played some video games. It was late by now, since it was a few hours' drive to the airport in the city, so it was a rather fine way to end the day. Yeah, that's how most of my days end too. Vidya until you pass out. Oh, what a way to live. Day 2. On the second day, we had to go into the next town over because I had a doctor's appointment. The trip was entirely uneventful, just trying some new desserts and showing Kind Legbeard the best shops around, so yeah, this outing was rather skippable, except for one moment where she joined a video call on Discord while we were walking together, and I quickly said that I don't like being on camera, and asked her to keep me out of frame. OP, I don't like being on camera. Just don't put the camera on me, please. Kind Legbeard.
Oh, sure, that's fine. I totally get it. But I'm gonna make you comfortable talking with my friends soon.
Wow, that's so nice of you to offer, but actually I have my own social network and don't give a shit about yours at all. OP just says, I'm not sure about that. I'm not fond of voice calling strangers online. I have to know them first before I consider showing my voice. Oh, and that's really nice. I know what Anayushi sounds like now. He showed up to a game night in the Discord. Discord.gg/ReddX, thanks so much. Kind Legbeard says,
I don't believe you. I'll make you comfortable soon. They're cool and super protective of me because I've been hurt a lot.
OP, that's cool. With the microphone still on, I kept my voice to a minimum and let her talk all she wanted. At one point, she mentioned she was spending time with me, and as she mentioned my existence, the camera was swiftly pointed in my direction. As though on instinct, I ducked aside in a panic, and Kind Legbeard gave me a scowl. She said,
I wasn't planning to put you on camera.
OP, I just do it automatically. I saw the camera move towards me. Kind Legbeard.
I wasn't going to. Just chill out. I'm just trying to make you comfortable with them.
Why is this so important for you? I hate it. Why else would you move the camera towards me if not to put me on camera? Ugh, she's not the most hateable Legbeard ever, but she's definitely annoying at this point. Respect the boundaries. What if I didn't want to be comfortable with them and had no interest in knowing these people? I didn't recall even being asked if I wanted to talk to them. I was sure that they were lovely people, but I'm not always interested in getting to know everyone that I have the opportunity to talk to, you know? I definitely know. The inner circle is tight, and we's keeping it that way. Just to keep the peace, I gave her my Discord and let her stupid friends add me. A few private messaged me, but my responses in return were short and minimal, especially because we were out in public and I was trying to spend time with kind Legbeard. She was my current priority, so why couldn't she show me the same respect? It hurt, sure, but I held my tongue regarding this. Never hold your tongue. Always speak your mind. It's healthy. It's good for you. By the end of the day, when we got home, the powerful smell of body filled my room and I had to open that window again. I thought she hung up when we returned, but apparently she didn't, and she didn't tell anyone else. My mother is a private security guard, and she returned home from work in uniform, excited to show kind Legbeard how cool her work clothes were, because she was proud of her job. They talked about the details of her work for a good while before a sound suddenly came through the phone. My mother paused and asked if she was on a call the entire time, to which kind Legbeard flashed a wide smile and said, "Yep!" Are you stupid or something? She didn't think to tell anyone. We both had been talking to kind Legbeard. What happened to our sense of privacy? We were discussing details about our home and our jobs and our lives, and some random internet strangers were hearing everything. That is really weird. Maybe she just wants to prove that she actually has friends that exist offline. I don't know how to feel about this, but again, we're definitely overstepping some boundaries here. OP says, right away, I shut up, and I could only feel crestfallen at the thought of feeling violated in such a weird way. Although we tried to watch a movie, the fun mood was squashed when she started video calling her friends in the middle of the film as well, and she left before the credits started to roll. Bro, move her return flight up. She's not here for any reason, except to talk to people on Discord, which she could do perfectly fine from home. Kind Legbeard is f***ing weird. During dinner, kind Legbeard decided to randomly hug me while I was eating, and then put her chin on my shoulder. I didn't speak up about how uncomfortable the physical contact made me, but she seemed to get the hint when I shifted away and kept eating. Ugh, and it's been told to you before. She doesn't listen, she just waits for her turn to talk. The worst type of person. I'm not trying to sound stuck up or prude, although I'm sure it might come across that way many times during this story. The fact is that I simply have boundaries, and being apart for so many years, she's not aware of what they are, like my family is, except for physical contact, which I did mention as soon as I saw her at the airport. I like cleanliness and privacy and personal space, and along this trip, all of these will be breached at one point or another. Although, knowing kind Legbeard has a crush on me does stay in my mind every time she randomly touches me without asking. That's primarily why. My own family doesn't even do it without asking me first either. So essentially, she thought she was just gonna come to your house so you could all hang out with her Discord friends, IRL, but not do anything except video call on Discord. It's really weird. They're trying to make you at home. They're trying to be like, hey, you want to watch a movie? And she just can't keep her brain off of pocket computer for a span of like a couple of hours. It's pathetic. So far, she's not like overly hateable, not against the wall type of stuff. Maybe we put the boots to her light style, okay? That might help her get all fixed up. But let's get into the next part and see if things will devolve further. Summer vacation with a Legbeard. Kind Legbeard update part number 2. Day 3 begins. I was woken up a few times during the night. Kind Legbeard didn't know that I was a light sleeper. I forgot to tell her, actually. You see, I have a very strange sleep disorder that prevents me from going into deep sleep, and I had run out of the medicine that kept me down. So, I could hear every little noise as I slept. This becomes very prevalent as she wakes me up. The first time was very minor, as she left to use the restroom, but the second, it made my skin crawl. I could hear her across from me, talking to nobody about me. Mind you, it woke me up, so my memory's very hazy, but I could gather a good bit of dialogue. Kind Legbeard.
Oh, Opie's so cute when she sleeps. Look at that. Look at her face. That's so cute. Oh my god.
Dude, we're only on night 3. Night 4 is like, if I can't have you, nobody can, and then night 5 is just she stabs you to death in your sleep with a steak knife. You gotta get her up and out. That's what I know. OP says, look, I might have been dizzy, but I was awake enough to know that I did not like someone watching me sleep and then verbally commenting on how cute I was. My eyes flashed open for a moment to see her sitting a couple of feet in front of my bed, and I quickly shut them again before she knew I was awake. I pulled the blanket over my head and passed out again. Whatever the hell was supposed to be going on here, I'd have to deal with it later. By the time I woke up, I couldn't be bothered to say anything, as I realized she didn't even know I was awake and heard it, and well, I didn't want to make things awkward. It was only the 3rd day. We should have some fun. It's not going to be fun. No matter what you do, it's not going to be fun. Get her the hell out of here.
Get the hell out! Get out! Get out!
And also, don't be scared of making things awkward. You just got to learn to embrace that. Lean in real hard. I told kind Legbeard that we should take a walk in the forest. We lived right beside the woods, and knowing she liked photography, it was a great place to take some scenic nature photos. Kind Legbeard acted excited about the idea and went to go change, but when she came back out, she was wearing high heels, tights, a tube top. At least she had a sweater, I guess. OP, we're going into the forest. I'm not sure heels and a tube top is going to be the best clothing. There's a lot of overgrowth and flying bugs. I pointed out my heavy hiking shoes and thick pants, along with a heavy sweater protecting my arms. Kind Legbeard.
Oh, trust me, I've walked through worse. I'll be fine.
OP, if you say so. So, there we went, off to the forest. First, stopping at the store to get some drinks, of course. Right away, kind Legbeard started to have issues with the forest. Her heels caused her to stumble over uneven ground and knock against rocks before we made it to the trees, and a thorned branch scratched against her exposed stomach. I heard her cry out and looked back to check on her, and she was clearly having problems. Yeah, more so than usual even. Maybe she thought there was like a discotheque hidden out there way in the forest. OP says, are you doing all right? Kind Legbeard.
Yeah, I'm fine. Stupid freaking trees.
Yeah, who'd have thunk there would be trees in a forest, huh? OP, just be careful. You can follow the path I'm taking. There's a stream that we can't pass that goes around the entrance, so it's impossible to get lost, but you can still get hurt if you try to rush in. Kind Legbeard.
Are you sure we can't get lost?
OP, yeah, I come here all the time for my nature photography. Do you maybe want to go back and change? Kind Legbeard.
No, I'm fine. Trust me.
I definitely don't trust you, but okay, it's your funeral. She tripped over logs. She was hit by branches. She fell into multiple thorned plants, all of which I had given her a warning heads up about, but finally, we made it to what I wanted to show her most of all. After a bit of marveling and photos of the strange tree, she suddenly joined a Discord voice call with some strangers. Bro, you gotta get her out of, like, cell phone coverage range. This is ridiculous. Did she really just start voice calling a group of people next to me on a vacation that was meant for us to reconnect in the forest? Rather rude, but okay. How did she even have service right then? At a certain point, you do have to call it out. It's not gonna get any better. You keep sucking it up and she keeps thinking that it's just fine. After showing her online friends the tree, we made our way out of the forest and returned home for dinner. She wasn't interested in staying in the same room though, and right after eating, stood up to leave. OP, you're going already? Do you want to watch a movie with us or something? Kind Legbeard.
No, I'm fine.
Mother, oh come on, don't leave. Hang out with each other some more. Kind Legbeard.
Nah, I want to play on my laptop with my friends. They asked me to play Minecraft with them.
Mother, since when do you play games? Kind Legbeard.
All the time now. Trust me, it's all I do at home. Just video games or video calling my friends. I barely leave my room.
And you don't think that this would be a good opportunity to change that? She probably doesn't want to change it, honestly. She's probably comfortable in her misery. Just leave her to it, and also get her the hell out of your house. Mother says, that doesn't sound very exciting. What sorts of games? Kind Legbeard.
Minecraft or Roblox, mostly.
Suddenly I got a whiff of the pungent body odor and tried to gently allude to it. OP, did you bring any shampoo and conditioner? We have some you can use if the plane didn't let you bring any on. Kind Legbeard.
Yeah, I have some, but I haven't taken a shower yet, though. I was gonna do it tomorrow.
She's not going to do it tomorrow, is she? OP just says, well, okay. Just let me know if you need anything. She left after that, and for the rest of the night, we didn't speak too much, as she was more interested in voice calling her friends. Dude, this is a bunch of bullshit. What a waste of my time. I paid to drag your useless ass out here and all you want to do is sit on Discord the whole time? Pathetic. Day 4. Today, Kind Legbeard wanted to go shopping. She had money that her mom put on her card and wanted to get a professional camera. So we went to the store, and she examined the cameras before finding one that she liked. The only problem was that it would have only left her with a few dollars to spare for the upcoming 2 weeks. Oh my god, you gotta do this for half a month? Even Ramtide, my best friend in the world, after 1 week, I'm like, bro, you gotta get the hell up and out. It's time for you to go and give me a little break. Some solitude, okay? And he gets it. He's not offended. That's why he's my best friend, I guess. OP, are you sure? This is going to take your entire card. Don't you want any souvenirs or food? I haven't gotten paid yet. I can't afford to get you anything before bills. Kind Legbeard.
I'm sure. I've wanted a camera like this for a long time.
OP, okay. It's your money. You get whatever you'd like. No, this is going to be a disaster. She's going to run out of food. She's going to lean on you for more food. OP's mom's going to end up giving her money. I see it. I see it coming right down the pipe. So Kind Legbeard got the camera, and while waiting for a ride home, we decided to walk around. Kind Legbeard and I found ourselves at some food trucks. Because she looked interested, I didn't see any harm in window shopping. Plus, I knew one of the food truck owners and wanted to say hello. The food truck owner opened the window when she saw me, and I went to say hello, only for Kind Legbeard to cut me off before I could speak. Kind Legbeard.
Can I get some French fries? What do you want, OP?
OP? I don't know. I wasn't thinking of actually getting anything. I had something to eat already at home. Kind Legbeard.
Well, you need to eat more. Get something.
OP? I had a burger, but fine. I guess some chicken strips. God, OP, look at you buckling like a belt, and I hate to see it. Hold the line on something. You can't let this buffalo trample all over you, you know? So the lady at the food truck rang up the order, and Kind Legbeard looked at me. OP, you're gonna make me buy it, aren't you? Kind Legbeard.
Yeah, I don't have any more money.
And you know what? Now you're gonna pay, baby.
I couldn't help but feel a deep irritation, but I caved in, again, and just bought the meal, which came out to $22.90 for both. What the f? For French fries and chicken strip off a truck?
You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me.
What a disgrace! I'm gonna start robbing food trucks. We sat at one of the tables and started eating. Kind Legbeard joined a voice call with her friends again and started talking about me and the trip. Right away, I noticed a little something. The fact that she doxed my full legal name to a bunch of online strangers. Firstly, this was instantly alarming. I didn't tell anyone online my real name. I'm a private person that values my anonymity and personal information. Despite not knowing any of the people and not being comfortable talking, I felt that I had to quickly jump in and correct this mistake. I asked Kind Legbeard and the voice call to use a different name that I offered to them. It wasn't relevant before now, but yes, I am a trans person. Yeah, we got that. It's been revealed in every part thus far. Normally, I can't be bothered with correcting names and pronouns, but after getting my full name told to some strangers, I didn't seem to have a choice but to swiftly try to wipe away their memory of my legal name and tell them my chosen name. Kind Legbeard.
Oh, that's right. OP's trans. She uses he, and he is called their chosen name.
Oh, God. I cringed. I looked around to the other tables with people eating. Did she really have to out me so loudly? Didn't she know how dangerous that was? She was LGBT herself, but it's fine. Everything is fine. Yeah, I was feeling totally great. Suddenly, Kind Legbeard pushed her plate of fries towards me. It barely looked eaten. She said,
Here, have the rest.
OP, you don't want them?
No, I'm full.
But you still have the full bowl. Those cost almost $10. Oh, egregious. That's the part of the story that's getting me more heated than anything else. How could you actually agree to this? Kind Legbeard.
I'm just over him now. If you don't want him, then I'll bring him home.
OP, sure. You can save him for later. Yeah, you might as well. That's your snack for the next 2 weeks. We returned home when my family picked us up, and I greeted my sister. My sister is a ball of chaos, and she has a child of her own, barely 5 months old. This is important to note for this part. My sister and I don't get along. We never have, but our relationship has been improving since she had her child. Our relationship dynamic is normally full of passive-aggressive comments, poking each other's buttons, and roughhousing, as siblings do, you know? Anyone with siblings, I'm sure you understand. I mean, yeah, sorta, when we were kids, there was a lot of roughhousing in that. But when I came back from the Navy at 22, it was like a switch had flipped. I saw my siblings as actual independent people with their very own lives. And I was shooketh. But it also led to me treating them with a lot more respect, which I think is important. Anyways, my sister and I had a slight argument not too long later when she tried to change her child's diaper on my new floor rug that I just bought for my bedroom. Oh boy. OP. Come on, don't change your baby on my rug, sister. It's fine, it's just the ground, OP. It's not though. That's my new rug. I don't want baby poop on my rug. I don't know if the baby poop on the rug is like an inevitability. You've been changing diapers for 5 months. You probably got a system together, right? Sister says, the rug is on the ground. People walk on it. OP, they shouldn't. They should be taking their shoes off. Sister, it's on the ground. It's fine. Don't make a big deal out of it. Kind Legbeard.
Really, OP?
OP, it's my new rug. I just don't want poop on it. You're really gonna make me side with Kind Legbeard here, aren't you? It's 30 seconds, there's not gonna be any poop, and the kid needs his diaper changed. Could they change it somewhere else? Yes, but where? Your bed? You like that better? Truly seems like a nothing fight to me. My sister opened the diaper, and the small argument ended as we saw that there was only pee. and that there was no poop whatsoever, so I didn't care. I wasn't happy about it, but my main worry was gone, so whatever. Siblings will bicker. I would hardly call such a thing a fight. Everyone would know if we were really fighting. We didn't even raise our voices this time. She finished changing her child's diaper and left again. All was fine. Why does this part even bear mentioning? About 5 minutes later, kind Legbeard left the bedroom, entered the living room, and began to cry. The drama just never f***ing stops, does it?
This is great. This is some good drama. You can't pay for that. No, you can't. It just simply is.
I heard my mother question if she was okay, and kind Legbeard confided in her, saying that
She was just feeling homesick.
what was said specifically isn't important, but my mom knew just the right words to comfort her and stayed with her until she stopped crying. Much better than I could have done. As I should mention again, I get very awkward in emotional situations. When kind Legbeard stopped crying, she returned to the room. There, I also asked if she was okay, and she said that now she was. So that was that. All good. Not long later, I got a text from one of kind Legbeard's internet friends. Oh, she giving out your freaking phone number now too? Forget about it, dude. I'm checked out. Who was this? I only knew that they were friends, but I didn't know this person personally. Stranger, what's going on with kind Legbeard? OP, what do you mean? Stranger, she said someone yelled at her. OP, what? When? What happened? A screenshot was sent to me with the following text in plain sight. Kind Legbeard,
My friend yelled at me, and nobody even asked if I was okay. I hate life.
yes, indeed, more attention seeking.
I am shocked. Shocked. Well, not that shocked.
I closed out of the screenshot and returned to the messages to set the record straight. There was no yelling. People did ask if she was okay. What the hell did she get from lying? Attention, OP. It's all about attention. No yelling was going on between my sister and I, let alone any yelling toward kind Legbeard, who wasn't even involved. I didn't speak for a little while, trying to calm my irritation first. If I said anything while having it in my mind that she was lying to strangers online about me, well, I was gonna get snappy. So about 15 minutes passed before I finally spoke. Sometimes that rage is a good thing. Harness it. Aim it at her. I don't know if snappy is gonna fix her, but it's definitely a sight better than pretending everything's fine, isn't it? So OP does finally speak, saying, "Are you okay?" Kind Legbeard in a happy tone.
Yup, all good.
OP, I remember you saying before that your computer was having issues. Do you want me to look at it? I'm not fully trained, but I do fix computers for fun. Kind Legbeard.
Sure, maybe you can get me Steam.
Do you not know how to download Steam? What the fuck? OP says, yeah, okay. I'll see what I can do. After spending a bit of time fidgeting around, I worked on the computer and returned it after installing Steam, helping kind Legbeard make an account and getting them a few free games. This wasn't a great way to address what happened, I know, but fixing computers makes me happy, and being allowed to fix hers would improve my mood a lot. Bro, what the f***? You didn't address it at all. You didn't at least, like, snoop around on the Discord and see exactly what was said? You're just doing her a bunch of favors and hoping that eventually she'll get the message somehow? I'm losing my mind here, dude. Where's the logic? Ugh, kind Legbeard says,
I can't add friends on Steam.
OP, what's it saying? Kind Legbeard,
My account doesn't meet the requirements.
come to find out, you can't add friends on Steam without spending at least $5 first. Awesome. She practically gave me puppy eyes before I finally sighed and forked over the money to get her a game. Okay, but what about her lying to other people about you? At a certain point, you're just tying your own noose, OP. Does this explode near the end, or do you just bottle it all up and put it in a Reddit post? You need to bite her nose off! It's the only way. It's the only way she'll learn. Now that her account was made, she added her friends. And for the hell of it, I gave her my library share so she could play all of my games when I was at work or sleeping. I thought it was done, and I went to sleep because I had work in the morning. Tisk, tisk. That's all I can really say. I don't know how any one person allows them to become a doormat to such an extent. You had the receipts that she's lying about you, and you're just like, I'm not gonna address that. Let me fix your computer and buy you a Steam game? Reward your bad behavior? What the f? Did we think any of this out at all? I'm so frustrated. Hopefully things will turn around in the coming parts, but I just don't know, man. My hope for humanity is dwindling by the minute. I hope that you enjoyed it regardless, my friends. If you did, we got some more Legbeard stories in a playlist on the end card. I hope you'll click through and watch some of them. And of course, always remember, friends, that you are loved, you are worthy, you definitely deserve it, and I shall see you in the next one. So until then, bye-bye. Go ahead, cut them open. It's gonna be fine, it's gonna be fine. Promise, swears it's just a fact.